Now, I'm only going to say this one more time. I'm sleeping on the couch as soon as my ex-wife gets back from Arkansas. How could a 4-year-old who was first with her dad, then with me and my ex, and sleeping with her, even wake me up in the middle of the night like I said what she would have to do, right? In the first place, right? She's being coached or something, right? Not by me, because I'm not near her. There's only one person she's actually with, her mom. Not me, not you. When you accuse the sleeping stepdad on the couch, you're accusing the ex-wife first. Who's the more responsible party anyway? The sleeping schizophrenic, who the ex-wife knew he was schizophrenic, right? Or the mom with half a brain acting stupid, letting her 4-year-old daughter go in there to him unescorted, right? In the middle of the night after he's trying to go to sleep, right? And after he's been up all day watching TV and working, right? A normal job, right? See, her mom said she needed stability, but she married a fucking schizophrenic. That's not stable. Oh, no, it's not. In the first place. The woman's half out her mind. Trying to get her daughter from her parents, who are also the only contact she had. With aunts and uncles around her, too. I don't know nothing about the girl, right? This is a one-time meeting, too, right? Until I moved back to base, and then even a few days later. So how many times I gotta go over this? You're not just accusing me, you're accusing my ex-wife, right? Whoever you are. If it's dumbass Daphne herself, quit being a dumbass about it, right? Because you remember it, and I might not remember it at all. You know what I mean? And the only reason I'm saying might is I can figure out what happened. Yeah, yeah. If I'm on the couch, there's only one way she can come in there and wake me up. And she would have to be unescorted by her mom. Now, you have a sleeping schizophrenic on the couch. And you're supposed to be a good mother. What you gonna do? You gonna let her go in their bathroom by herself or something? No, no. You wouldn't even let her do that without escorting her and making sure I don't wake up when she's in there with me, right? Or near me. Because she could wander into the living room, or she could go in there in the middle of the night on her own. Because she gotta pee, right? That's what I mean, right? Even if I did wake up with her in there with me, that's what I would think, right? She gotta pee or something, right? Couldn't get her mom's attention. It's like I'm trying to help her pee. The only way it would get weird is if, she's in the living room with me and I have to pull down her underwear or something so she can go to the bathroom, right? And I'm not gonna know why she's even in there with me, right? And then if she just lays there, I'm not gonna know what to do, right? Because again, you're not necessarily knowing what's going on if she comes in there or not, right? But it's not going to be anything sexual, right? It's going to be more relating to smelling her, or, right, stuff like that to make sure she didn't even pee herself, right? And even then, you entertain a 4-year-old. You don't just stick your damn tongue in her crotch area, But you might stick it out on the way down to distract her while you're trying to smell and see if she peed or something already, if she don't go into the toilet. Now, you're half asleep anyway if she does, right? And you're not even perhaps fully awake yet, right? You're just reacting to a 4-year-old in there with you, right? I don't know. And you're going to be a little confused if she's acting confused herself, right? But that's all that would come of it, too. You wouldn't, again, right, have a problem unless she was acting a little strange herself and didn't go and pee at all. Right. That's the only reason she would be in there in your mind anyway. Then you would tell her mom. Ask her who showed her all that, right? You see what I mean? And then she would know. Not you, even. And because it wouldn't be a big deal to you. Because she's a child. She don't know better. But mama does. Daddy does. Right? She has a baby's daddy who she was with for 4 days. I mean, I can't tell you any more than that because I don't know any more than that, right? All I know is I know to stay away from a 4-year-old and her mom and not to mess with them, right? I learned that a long time ago. Even dealing with cousins, right? And stuff like that, right? You can be tempted, but you don't do nothing, right? To really, do something, right? Now, the only way something could happen would be later on at night, right? And you don't remember anything. Usually, right? Right. But what, you can black me out and I not even remember what happened the night before if you're setting me up with a girl? Probably. But only if the girl herself knocks me out herself, right? Not because I'm doing anything wrong, but because she's confused, right? See, again, and when I say girl, right, I card. You know what that means? I get ID proof, right? If you come to my door at all. If not, I'll tell you, walk your ass back where you came from. If you dumb enough to walk down here and not old enough, go back home. Right. Unless you got a fake ID or something and I'm going to card your butt. And like I told you, women come in all shapes and sizes. There's even little people who are under 4 foot. And it ain't their fault, right? It's something genetic you can't control all the time. Now, can God grow them? Probably, but there's a problem there. DNA. The DNA also comes from God, right? Even the fallen angels who sinned with the daughters of men, and Satan was with both Adam and Eve, right? I may have had a daughter and do all kind of crap before he actually died, right? He might even cut off his own breast to try and look more masculine afterwards, right? And it's all a lie. It's all a lie. From the mouth of the devil itself, right? And it was probably he did something between Jesus and his wife, right? See, Jesus Christ is forever. Mm-hmm. You're not, fool. You're like Satan was, but is not, right? You're only temporarily here, right? And a replenishing means a refilling of something that was once filled, right? Even after the flood, it was replenished again, right? Because again, right, we're acting just as crazy as they did in the days of Noah. Mm-hmm. And God knows what you're doing. And guess who's the punisher and who's the forgiver, right? You still don't get it, right? God can't stop you from sinning because that's the spirit within you, right? You gotta stop yourself from sitting, and that's always been the point, right? It makes tea, right? And of course, I know my sleeping on the couch, I'm trying to avoid things, right? Not make it happen, right? And I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this, the story won't change, right? What I do remember is this, and what I don't remember is that. At all. And maybe it is to cover the only person who was there, my ex-wife, but come on, there's only 3 people there in the whole apartment, right? You, her daughter, Emma, her daughter. And I treat her like a sister or a daughter, right? My own blood, even if she's not. Even if she's not. I know all that. Don't you think so by now? Now, I also know if I was to bathe her or anything like that, there's protocol. I also probably bathe and change my sister's diapers. Asshole. Right? But I never molested her. There's a difference there, too. How many times I gotta tell you this over and over again, right? Are you that warped by Satan? I think you are. I think you all are. Because you know you can do it too, I know. You know you can anything, alright? I do too. I just don't do it. I know to say no to that, alright? You don't seem to know to say no to certain sex acts, right? Well, I understand why. The answer is no, right? And like Christ said, either do it or don't, too. Let your yes be yes in something or your no be no, right? Don't be lukewarm about it, right? You're lying and repenting then, right? Like Adam did with what happened with the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, right? You think he had a tree? Fool. I know, right? Or Satan himself. Fool. Satan himself. Right. Get a grip on reality and what we did with him, I know. And what he taught us was good and evil, I know. And that's not love. To do each other good and evil, I know. It's anti-love. It's love and hate, if you want to call it anything. It's really indifferent sometimes, too. Right? You don't care. Because love will also only do you good, not evil. Not evil at all. Right? You tend to forget that, right? If I make love to the women, though, it's good. They might even want to come back for more, but you won't let them. I know that too, right? I know what to do with one, right? And my husbandry role is to make my women, even if I have more than one like Solomon, by now. Who knows? You keep probably trying to black me out or kill me. And can't. And pretending I'm ranting when it's you ranting at me. I know. Just because more people are ranting the wrong thing than the right, and there are a few who get it right, the many are called, right? Few are actually truly chosen, right? But you can delude yourself that you're chosen when you're called only, I know. Ain't that right, churches? Ain't that what you teach? You're the only one saved and going to heaven. No. Which means you're probably all going to hell. Christ will say to you all, I do not know you. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. And all I can do is warn you. You're trying to frame an innocent man, right? That's what that's called when I'm on the couch and my ex-wife and stepdaughter in the bedroom and I don't even know what's going on, right? And if you did come in there, it would be less than 30 seconds, trust me. As fast as she came in there, she'd be out. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on, right? And I've dealt with children before, even my sister, until I joined the Navy, asshole. And I even watched her a few times, even after I accidentally broke her leg. And like I told you, that's called being a child myself, right? And not thinking straight. But we're all human too, right? See, the thing is, I'm not lying about it. I didn't hide it from my parents and try to act like nothing happened when they got home either, right? Now, maybe I should have called the ambulance when I did it. I'm not thinking, right? But I know I gotta tell my parents, and I did, like George Washington chopping down the damn tree. And again, right? I don't go after Renee, right? I can't say if Renee comes here, right? I can't do nothing about it either, but try to talk her out of it best I can, right? And make sure she's sure if she wants to do something, because that's on her, right? Not me to stop her, right? Well, I'll tell her no, right? At first, and she gotta argue with me and convince me she's sure she wants to do it. That's what I mean, right? And then I'll make her be on top, you know what I mean? To make sure she's sure, right? Like with Molly D, right? If she is acting like she was all some kind of rape, right? I don't know, but if she's on top, she can't claim rape. She's having sex with me. Kind of defeats the purpose of rape too, right? That's why there's only 2 little girls, maybe 3, right? Around 12 or so, right? That might could have done something with me, I'm not sure, right? But again, I'm not the one trying to be with the girl. She came to my party, right? It's my party. Right? I'll cry if I want to. I'll invite who I want to invite. And if you show up, you're crashing the party. Now, if I let you stay, you're supposed to behave your ass, right? Not try to sleep with 3 guys in the bedroom, slut, right? Including me. At 12. Fucking 12. And not a virgin, and not a virgin. Not a virgin. And why? Because no one gives a damn, right? No one cares about anyone. I don't know who raped her, but it wasn't me. And they raped her. They took advantage of her. And she's not even 12 and barely has boobs. And and it does make me sick, but I can't do nothing about it. I can't judge it. Because the girl don't know what she's doing either, right? She's not given a choice, right? She's being raped, right? And whoever raped her is the problem, right? But even he's stupid, right? Even he's dumb. Even he's doing it because he learned that pattern of behavior, right? And he's the dominant over her. I'm not. I don't even know her. I don't even know why she showed up at the party anyway, right? But, like I said, you can have sex with someone if they're asleep. I don't know. But my friend Joey knows she was with him too, right? I don't know I did anything else with her but try, and when she said it's not in, I stopped, right? I was a little unsure of what to do with her, right? But she was already sleeping with a 20-something-year-old man, right? See, my stories are fucked up because I'm around messed up people. Excuse my French there, right? But that's messed up. And you're trying to blame someone trying to do the right thing in the midst of confused people, right, who are acting out sexually, violently, and murderously, right? Are you crazy? Yes, we all are. We're letting Satan mess us up badly, right? That's like with Sheena too. That's like with Maribel too, right? I know. But you're trying to love her anyway. You're trying not to judge her. Mm-hmm. And you know she can't handle you, right? Or she would be with you more, right? Though you're not doing nothing wrong until she wants to go back to him, right? Then you're trying to break up with her too, right? And she neither tells you the truth nor does she let you go. Because you don't know what she wants. But at the time, it's probably just pleasure. It's probably just pleasure. To make her feel good. Right, Hallie? But you still forgive. You still try not to judge like God. You don't have the mind of Satan anymore, right? You know we're all human. There's none that doeth good. They're not one. They're not one. Even Jesus himself may have had 17 lovers like David. I don't know. But what do you think he's talking about? The 10 virgins, and Isaiah mentions 7 women who aren't virgins, but don't have a child with their husbands. And Rachel died in childbearing. Is that what happened to Elijah's wife? And then he found a widow in her son. You're not faking. You're not hearing. You're deaf, dumb, and blind. All of you. Crazy men, crazy women. I'm not including myself in that. See, that's the point. If you judge a righteous judgment, right? Because we're all sinners. There's no man that sinneth not, right? And you gotta learn to forgive yourself and try to repent. But if you keep bringing me a wife, and I'm trying to find a wife, I'm trying to find what Solomon called a good thing. A man's a bad thing for you. He just wants sex too. Up the butt or not. He just wants his nut up the butt. And you know who showed you that thing. Satan. Jesus didn't show you butt sex. He said become one flesh, right? I'll let them figure it out, I guess. You know, right? They see the animals doing it, doggy style, animal style, right? They did it too. They did it too, right? But see, once we sin, he has to kill certain things off quickly, right? Especially the dinosaurs are the things that are more dangerous to you once you turn carnal, right? He has to kill them off quickly, right? And that's why you're confused about even the timeline with God, right? You still think it's the first time we went through all this, too? You think you have one life to live? In 4 billion years, it takes God only 6 days or 6,000 years to replenish everything. Huh. You do the math with that. And we have 10 days of tribulation. That's 16,000 years. Yet you think the earth is 4 billion years old. Divide that into 4 billion. What do you get? Still several million, right? Damn. Right. But the problem is you're all the same. We're all the same. We're not any different. We think we're coming up with something new, but all we're doing is revamping it, right? The same old stories we told from the beginning about sorcerers, wizards, dragons, right? Satan, enemies, friends. And why can't we be friends? Right. All familiar. All familiar. God, are you stubborn, right? And love sin more than salvation, right?